Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on putting the, I guess you would say, finishing touches on the new ore purification system. We got the clarifiers that we need to get rid of the excess wastewater. We got all the belts planned in to feed the ores into the output area, a loading area, and yeah, started all that construction. So that is all operational now. I've let things run. All the belts are in. Everything is running. I've gone ahead and renamed all of the stops. So that's all ready to go. We can start assembling trains. We even put some trains on here. We got one for copper, one for iron. I put one on cobalts, and I put one on uranium, because we're going to need those things soon. I made one other adjustment here as I added drains to all of these intermediate boxes, so that should any one of them fill up and start to clog up the system, it will drain out. You know, it sucks to kind of dispose of that ore, but we got to keep the system running, everything flowing, or the whole system doesn't work. So it's necessary. There was one small issue I did find on the over here on the lead output here, is that I had this underground belt put on this square here, which meant the titanium ore was starting to pour onto the lead line, and so I had a bunch of titanium ore piled up in the lead, but I have dealt with that. That's all cleaned up. So far, that's really the only, I guess you could say, bug in the system that I have found so far, so that's pretty good. Still running some research. I think we finished up all of the new smelting research. It's just a few more bits of processing that I want to take care of. Nitinol processing. Start that so they can make nitinol gear wheels, bearings, pipes, those sorts of things, should we need them. And we almost certainly will, for some things. So, the next project is we need a nuclear reactor, because we're having power problems. So I need to finally set up a nuclear reactor. Now, the nuclear reactor is going to need turbines. We're going to need steam turbines to make this work. Now, the issue with steam turbines is they need cobalt steel. So we're going to need to make cobalt steel. Now, this is titanium, which we can already do. The one thing we can't do right now is cobalt steel, so we're going to need to bring the cobalt in here and start making some cobalt steel. So, you just tear a hole in that wall there. We need to repurpose one of these bays here to start bringing in cobalt. We're just going to need to bring in several things. We're going to need to bring in cobalt. We're going to need to bring in titanium and tungsten and gold. I think those are the only new ores. Chrome? I guess we could bring in chrome as well. So that's cobalt, titanium, tungsten, gold, and chrome. That's five bays. I actually have 5 bays here. No, I don't. This is fiberglass. This is glass fibers. I have 4 bays here. Yeah, we're going to have to tear this wall out. But this wall is really no longer needed, so that can go ahead and get torn out. Do I need the belts? And the pipes? Don't think I do. The pipes, maybe, yes. We need the pipes, I think. Yeah, because that's where the crude's coming in, that's feeding the flamethrowers. We do need to maintain the pipes in some way, shape, or form. That's gonna have to get moved right there. Gonna have to get moved north a little bit. Well, we can do that. Yeah, like basically this entire wall can basically get removed. It is serving as a power access because there's no... Okay, so what we're gonna need is we're gonna need power connection through there that does not utilize the wall. I'm gonna put those clarifiers back in the system. I don't really need them right now. In the petrochem gas tank. Actually, never mind. Let's put them on the truck. Clarifiers, yes, petrochem gas tank. The ore sorting facilities, we don't need to hold those anymore. I don't think I need the chemical plants right now. Those back, though we need to get all these 2s converted to 4s, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let's start scheduling the removal. This wall. Let's schedule the removal of all of the turrets. And all of the inserters, pipes, and power lines. Alright. And then while that's working, we're going to repurpose this. Oh, actually, let me, my Roboport back on, and, pick all that up. Now, this, we also need to rework. Those inserters. because this is no longer a loading onto the train, as we offloading from the train. So there. And this is outputs from and this is manufacturing alpha. Tons of fluoric wastewater piled up here. All right, and ore inputs. It didn't name it? Really? Okay. Gonna be cobalt or unloading. And we'll make it just pure blue for good measure. All right. Do we have construction bots incoming to install inserters and belts? I mean, we should. Yep, we do. Okay, good. All right, so what we're going to want to do then is go find the cobalt train. We're having severe power shortage problems. All right, so manufacturing, no, it's ore processing beta, cobalt ore loading full cargo. And then manufacturing alpha, cobalt ore unloading empty cargo, and then go get some fuel. Oh, it is almost full. Well, you know what? Just tell it to come over here. All right, and then we're going to need to do the exact same thing with... Yeah, you're not getting any power. You're not getting any power. Not a problem. We can fix that. This belt is going to be in the way. Actually, this whole thing gets moved. Alright, we're going to need to reroute the belts. Oh, right. The belt is going in this direction. Actually, we really don't need to reroute the belt. They just tear the whole wall out. No, let's just tear the whole wall out because we don't need it at all anymore. And then we'll rework where the pipe goes, like, eventually. But we'll just tear the whole thing out. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do this. And it would be a bit convoluted. Well, that works. Alright, we got our first load of cobalt. Remove the inserters. Remove the inserters. We can figure that as an output. We can figure that as an output. Offload from the train. Offload from the train. All right. Now it's a matter of letting the bots do their work. Okay, so what we need to do is you need to figure out cobalt steel. So we're gonna need to make cobalt steel. Now I want to scale this to everything that we can throw at it. So I'm actually gonna scale this to 30 per second cobalt steel. Assuming, of course, that we can make that much. We need casting machine 3s. Can we make casting machine 4s? We can, in fact, make casting machine 4s. That's good. What about induction furnace 4s? Indeed. Alright, Alright, so we would need 20 per second steel ingot. That's iffy. It'll get the steel it gets when it gets it. Alright. Want to use the more efficient method. Blast furnace 4. Yep, we can do that. Hit the wrong button there. Okay, so we would need carbon. Are we already making? I know we have coke. I'll have to see. Okay, so cobalt ingot we need. Oh, no. What am I doing? Cobalt oxide. Processed cobalt and limestone. Processed cobalt comes from an ore processor. Do we have better chemical furnaces? No. And ore processor 3s. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Like, that's not a terrible process. The only thing that is, you know, not gonna happen is feeding it that much steel. At least not for a bit, anyway. But we don't really need to worry about that. We just need to feed it some steel and make some cobalt steel, so we have something that we can use to manufacture some turbines. Alright, now the question is, do we have... Do we have coke? No, I don't think that we're bringing in carbon anywhere. If we need carbon, we'll have to make it. Okay. Options. Coke, sodium hydroxide, and nitrogen gas. It produces carbon, sodium carbonate, and water. Coke and steam. And so we would need some steam. I know we have a steam pipe somewhere that we could probably connect into. So that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Alright, now, question is... Are we manufacturing these things? I don't think we are. No, we're almost certainly not. What we are manufacturing is... Casting machine 2s. Induction furnace 2s. Chemical plant 1s. Blast furnace 2s. Ore processor 1s. Alright, so we're probably going to need to do the same upgrade process that we've done before. I guess I'm just gonna have to build this because my bots are gonna do it. Alright. Now, I want to just walk away here. Get out of range. Well, the bots are still occupied cleaning up. Yeah, every single construction bot that we have is currently occupied. Now, the question is, do I have sufficient storage? I think so. Yeah, we got some storage. Alright, take my roboport off. Alright. And I did not want to do that. Alright. So, what we're going to need to do is we need to start upgrading these things. We need to start making ore processor 3s, and so to do that we're going to need to upgrade our ore processor 1s to 2s. Aluminum, brass gear wheels, concrete bricks. We have everything here we need. So we need to make ore processor 2s. At some point we're going to have to like wrap around and start going in a different direction. But for now, we're fine. Alright, what I can do is I can use you. No. We'll do that then. And what you're going to be requesting are ore processor 1s. Right, that comes down through there. That's the brass. No, that's bronze. Where's that brass? That is brass. Yeah, it's brass. Okay. Okay, so then you need titanium stuff. No, you're picking up there. And you're picking up there. There we go. And you're picking up there. Then you are a passive provider chest. Which we don't need a crazy amount of those. Okay. That should work there. And then we'll just need to do this for all the other stuff too. So, for example, we're going to need to make pellet presses. Ah, we are going to need to make pellet presses. Not right now, we're not going to need to make pellet presses. We're going to need to make blast furnace 3s. And we are going to need to make pellet presses eventually, but we'll do the blast furnaces first. You're making blast furnace 4s. Request your chest. It's going to be requesting blast furnace 2s. There we go. Do you need brass pipe? So yep, that'll come in there. Oh, right, that doesn't need to be there. That needs to be like that. Or in actuality, the way we really want to do it is something more along these lines. And there we go. That'll upgrade our blast furnaces. And so, yeah, this is going to be the whole thing there. In fact, let's go ahead and rework this just a bit. Because you need to be picking up there. This underground belt is not needed. There we go. All right. But yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here. And I don't know if I will continue this on my own or if we'll work on more of this next episode. We'll have to see what I end up having time for. But we'll get all this set up and then we'll start working on cobalt steel. Now, one of the other big projects, once we get the nuclear power plant up and running, is we need to overhaul the entire smelting operation. Or not, yeah, the entire smelting operation. To update to all of the new methods and recipes for everything, and so this whole thing is going to have to get reworked, and it's probably going to be a giant, ugly mess. But we'll see how it goes. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.